Hello, welcome to another Wine with Tweedy video. I'm in the same spot as I was the previous time I featured Black Dog Hill. It's the same vineyard, same producer again as well, but you know, you'll notice I'm wearing some different tweeds, so this isn't just later on that same day, I assure you, what's the word? This is their Blanc de Blanc. Previously we looked at the classic cuvee and the vintage is 2018. I have to admit, Blanc de Blanc, I've probably said before, it's not a style I would normally go for given a choice. I tend to prefer either classic cuvées or Blanc de Noir. I'd rather have at least some Pinot content in there because I think that does slightly more interesting things in terms of fruit character, and Chardonnay generally only ever really expresses itself in England in sparkling wine as either citrus or green apple or some combination of the two. But obviously there are a lot of other interesting things that could be going on with the wine in terms of autolytic character and just general texture and structure, and there's a lot of other factors involved into how the final wine turns out, but at least in terms of fruit character I generally prefer to have something a bit more than the apples and lemons essentially. There we go. The official tasting notes for this look very similar to the classic cuvee, which I didn't actually check the percentages for the classic cuvee, but it seemed to me like it was very Chardonnay dominant. Once again, very large mousse on this. Fruit wise then, yeah, more green apple, not so immediately apparent the citrusy side of it. That'll come through more on the palate. There is a bit more zing to that than the classic cuvee. A bit more acidity, a bit more precision, nice little bit of bitter complexity. That's a sort of Dermot Segru trademark. Dermot Segru, I say that correctly. Yeah, that is not messing about. It's doing something very pure, very straightforward, very straight down the line. Citrus now, green apple, precise, zingy acidity, minerality, nice texture to it. Tiny bit of something ever so slightly creamy from the autolytic influence, but yeah, it's kind of in a way straightforward, but it's also straightforwardly good. Cheers. Really warming to that actually now. I think what I like about it is the texture, sort of mouthfeel to it, really zingy. That's fantastic too. And then sort of mineral, bitter complexity to it. So it's a real sort of sensory experience having a gulp of that. It's good. Perhaps I shouldn't dismiss Blanc de Blanc quite so easily. Well, this has been another delightful evening. Why would anyone spend this time of the week indoors on a day like today, clear skies? I mean, yes, it is a bit chilly. If I'm honest, I'm quite cold, and it's not helping that I'm drinking this really quite well chilled wine. But I mean, it is helping the wine that the ambient temperature outdoors is really quite chilly. The wine is in beautiful condition, but obviously it's not exactly warming me up. But yes, why would you want to be indoors when you could be out here enjoying some English sparkling, this lovely remnant of the sunset. Cheers. I doubt the effect is really coming across very well on camera, but love looking at the fading light through the silhouettes of the trees. I think that's really beautiful.